James, tell me again, why do you go through all this trouble replying to each comment on YouTube in such a lengthy way? I don't see anybody else doing that.
No, you're right. Nobody else is doing it. I'm absolutely unique in this medium because uh, this is just an opinion medium. This is where people just express their opinions. So when I post here, people think I'm posting opinions. Most people, and fair enough. But then I reply with the logic that comes from Vedanta. I provide the full logic that's contained in the Vedanta scriptures that point out that the statements I'm making here are actually scripturally endorsed and they're not my personal opinions. And the reason I do this even is because there are a number of very intelligent, thoughtful people searching for the truth in this particular media. It's uh, and I want to supply them with what a link to the book, the website, and my books, and so forth and so on, which are just purely Vedanta scripture, and explain the teachings in the Vedas and the Upanishads, the Bhagavad Gita, explain them in a simple, straightforward, logical way so that people can see that the spiritual quest is not just a mindless search for something without even knowing what you're actually searching, and that there is an actual way to actualize your quest for freedom and non-dual love.
But so, how come that nobody else is doing it? No Swami, no other teacher that I'm aware of. Nobody takes the time and write to each question the appropriate answer.
Most of these people already have audiences, in other words, groups of people that listen to them, that are qualified to listen to them at the level at which they teach. And some of them teach at all different levels, from beginning to intermediate to advanced levels. Right? So I happen to have been teaching Vedanta for 50 years. I'm a disciple of qualified Vedanta teachers, and so I'm trying to make this uh, teaching, and we teach all Vedanta teaches all levels of seekers, trying to make it accessible to those people because there's a great spiritual hunger in the world today, and the problems are not going to solve by fighting and bickering and arguing about opinions. The problems are going to be solved by what? Learning what non-duality is, and loving and respecting, everyone, because that's the goal of Vedanta, is to create a cultured dharmic person who tolerant and kind and classy person who actually is interested in uplifting society rather than tearing it down. It's interested in bringing harmony to the world rather than discord and uh, dysfunction to the world.
Yeah, that's great. Good. I hope you can continue this work for a long time.
Well, it's successful. I've been successful because there are many people uh, that are listening. The seminars are always full. The numbers on the website, people coming to visit. I think there's almost been 1 million views of the website in the last 10 years, which is very good for this kind of a site, and so forth and so on. I get testimonials daily from people all over the world in all walks of life, from all religions and castes and economic and cultural differences, circumstances, writing me saying that this actually works, because this is talking about the essence of human life, what a human being is. And a human being is what? A beautiful entity. It's cast in the image of God. Man is cast in the image of God, right?
Hmm.
So, and there's actually ultimately no difference between, the creator and the creation, the created, between man and God.
Hmm.
They share they share the same identity, not a similar identity, but the same identity. So,
Good. Thank you, James.
you're welcome.